How exciting. It's nice to be back. Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah. Let's close a couple things down here. There we go. Oh, it is toasty, boys and girls. Oh no, there's a lot more going on here than I expected. So, this side camera right here that you guys can see was originally intended and will be set up for a like a side view camera like this, but not for my hands. Instead, for a stance or a base for the model to stand up on. And I wanted something factory-esque to post it up on. So I ordered some chain bases to assemble and paint up and detail and throw together for a nice little aesthetic. But man, there's the instructions make it look like there's a lot happening here. I don't think that's the case. I have 4 packages. That's a lot of decals. I don't love doing decals, but this might be a necessity. We'll see. Let's turn my music down a bit. I'm low-key deafening myself. Oops. Because of the way these are printed, there's some nub marks very blatantly in the middle of these rails. I don't love that. That seems like an oversight. So like this. I feel like if I slap these together, this is going to be permanent, and that's a little disconcerting. There's a lot of resistance there. I'm going to save that for last, I think. The fun part about these bases is that they're modular. So I have 2 packs of each of these. And I have to decide what I want to do with what and where. Can I link them together on the bottom? There's a lot going on here. Some crane arms. I think I do want to smack 2 of these together here and get a nice little angle. These need a fair bit of washing and sanding, it looks like. That's okay. This will be a long-term project. Okay, so the base is the same. The background is the same. Can these guys fit side by side? No, they really can't. They can stack. That's fun. Okay. No, but they don't really want to. That's strange. And they only go in one direction. It's kind of a bummer. There are different variations of these. Different brands, what have you. Some of them are built to be, you know, set up so that I can put one wall here, one wall there. This doesn't allow for that. Not by default, anyway. I may have to cut some things down. Yeah, I guess the best I can do would be something like... a little more force than I'm comfortable with. But that's what you get with third-party toys. So post that up like that. And it looks like this one comes with a railway. That's B, that's E. It's saying these are off of the M runner. I wonder if all of these bases are not actually pairs the way I think they are. I suspect very vaguely that I've been done dirty here. And I wasn't sent what I was promised. Because this set of instructions shows some staircase options. And these aren't present anywhere. I was given runners E, B, E, 2 sets of E, huh? E1 and E2, B1 and C2. So I'm able to assemble the B set and the E set. How strange. I'm looking up my eBay order right now. Show me, eBay. Show me what I've purchased. That's strange. No. Yeah. I'm gonna have to report this listing. That's no good. I've been lied to. It's also showing things posted up in a way that I don't see how I could do that. I see what they've done. I think. Yeah, I was offered or promised kits I didn't receive. Okay, well, for the time being, we're gonna play this. Good God. I promise I'll get you guys a better look here in a second. When one of the first rules is you shouldn't need force, this gets nerve-wracking fast. I need my mallet. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have one of those sidewalls, I can't fit this together the way I want to. Man, that's really, really annoying. I don't know what to do about that. That is, in fact, a conundrum. So I suppose those can fit together like that. Instead of making an L shape, we can just make it super tall. Slap this together like that. Stay. Oh wow, you tricky bitch. I guess I could just rotate this whole thing. We're gonna bend this. they've got this arranged in such a way but you really can't, you can't slap it together. Okay, let's think outside the box. How do I rectify this issue? I have multiple points of connection I need to hit, being here, here, and here at the same time. This has to go over this, under that, and over that. If it's just the two, I can just rotate it on. But it has to go on top of the other one too. If I can get these two on like this. This is why I don't like buying third-party things, even when they're super, super cool. Because there's not enough foresight. Okay, there we go. I shouldn't have to feel like I'm about to break something while I'm assembling it. I should have splurged on the more expensive iteration of this. But no, I wanted to save 80 bucks. Good golly god. How dare you call me a nerd? You have no idea what I've been through, Echo. This thing is a piece of garbage. We're at least gonna throw the main body of this together and then ignore it for now. Okay. So now, we're going to clean up my side table a little bit here. Pull out all these parts that I was using. So I can close my toolbox. Toolbox is going to go on the ground now. You're going to go in there. All the napkins going to come over here. Okay, it's going to go there. And this guy is going to come over here. Set that boy up there. We'll have to zoom that in just a little bit there. And figure out how to better center this. It's being blocked currently. Whoa! By my overhead. We can backlight this guy later too. Now, something I mentioned early on is I usually start with the legs for this exact reason. So we can stance this boy up over here. But unfortunately, he's got an ankle. Not a whole lot else going on for him. Let's open up. Not that one. Should be this. Let's go desk camera. Is it not going to let me sample it because I have to restart my G-Hub. It's controlling all my Logitech tools. Ooh, I wonder if Ava's around. I don't think she is. I don't know if you remember this, Echo, but Ava told me about this guy. It's so cool. Why is my camera over here? Hell yeah. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick it up. I'm assuming no, because I've got it set to filter out a lot of audio. So once my tool's finished restarting, there we go. No, it doesn't want to seem to want to adjust while I have it open. Properties? Will you let me zoom? You won't. Properties. It's not locked. No. No. Damn. Yeah, I'll have to adjust my camera later. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off my voice focus, and you're gonna hear my fan in the background, and I apologize. But let's see if you can hear this thing. So, hello, microphone. Does that pick up at all? Even if you can't hear it, imagine it, you know, that nice little bounce. I love this. I love this so much. I played with it for like 45 minutes in the middle of running Praetorium last week. I can't help it. So, we'll see if it even makes it to my my first session as a spellcaster again. That's cool as shit. And then, I got new models. But I need one of my boys to show up so I can show it off to him. I haven't been on stream in weeks, and it's so strange. I feel naked. I'm like, ooh, don't look. I'm an amateur. C-set, I can't build. E-set. No. I have parts for G-set. But only parts. This is so strange. How dare you shake your head at me? Oh, I need to grab my big nippers for this. This is some chunky plastic. That's soft enough, though. Good job, Nightbot. Yeah, this is gonna have to get painted like crazy. That's my 800 grit. I need my rougher sandpaper for this. Oh, come on, toolbox. I know I just closed you. Open! Open! Oh, yeah! You can see how rough that molding is. We're at the 400. I'm not gonna sand this right now. I need my mask for this. This is a little janky. This is about as China printed as you can get. And I'm not saying some cool stuff doesn't come out of there, but I do value my health, so. We'll be careful for now. So these go together. Where? Your instructions are doo-doo, guys. I guess just spin it around. I guess I could theoretically just put them wherever I want. Oh wow, they lock in place. Oh no. Okay. Neat. Neat. Man, I haven't had any free time in a while now. This is... any healthy free time, I guess I should say. This is wild. Like, I know once I'm done streaming, I'm gonna have all day to myself. Whoa. Which side do you guys want up? Yeah, okay. But to what end? That's a slight conundrum. I wanted to set it up double wide, but I can't. Unless I rig something else up. Uncool. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna have to be used as like a single display situation. While I'm streaming, since it's just us kicking it, Mine, do you want me to help you set up a character? Do you have any ideas? Have you read anything yet? No, I haven't. I've been too busy not doing my work. Oh, it's okay, Mine. Nobody's gonna fault you for it. Except for future you. Tisk tisk, says future you. Damn, what is this? This is the craziest nub I've ever seen. It's really jutting out there. I mean, my bad, air quotes. Wow, this thing sucks. Just gonna shave it down bit by bit. That scared me. I kind of figured, which is why I offered. I have helped so many people make their first characters. Hey, how's it going, Raver? God, this thing is going to be the cause of an injury, almost guaranteed. It's been a couple weeks, yeah. No, thanks for popping in. I've been recovering from that flu, having kicked the absolute nards out of me. I was fully out of commission. And now I'm playing with this guy, as you can see over here. It's a nice little base for my models. But when I say a nice little base, what I mean is it's a piece of shit. And I say that with all derision possible. I should have spent the extra money on a more expensive iteration of this, or waited. It's low quality print, low quality plastic, low quality design. Grr. I appreciate that though, thank you. So how are you supposed to go on? Okay. I don't want to mess with this right now, this sucks. This is a major disappointment. It's awful to the touch. It actually smells horrifying. This is the most, like, damn, I actually should go take a bath kind of odor I've smelled coming off of a box of anything I've opened in a while. So, what's going to happen is, if you guys don't mind, I am going to go wash my hands real fast, because I don't feel safe. I'll be right back. Did you miss me? Hello. While I was washing my hands, I also hopped into my closet and dug out a shirt, because I need to remember to order a vest, and I have to do it today before it gets too late, actually. And I actually sent a link. Your niece gets it. Your niece absolutely gets it. That's awesome. I sent you the link, Mine, so I can open this up, because I need to order a lightweight vest instead of my heavy-ass wizard robe for, my heavy backside wizard robe. Because there's a Ren Fair coming up in a couple weeks. And so I needed to check the color, because I couldn't remember what color my top was. And these guys offer vests, but I don't want black on black. So I need to see if they have other choices. Yeah, right? Hey, no, your wholesome YouTube chat. Hold up. That's audacious. It looks like they have the vests in black and not any other color. I might just need to get a different shirt while I'm at it. So that's going to require more shopping than I expected to do. Which means I'm not going to do it right now. It's bottle time. Still. Whoa, wow, yeah, that stuff smells wild. I just caught an after blast of it while moving stuff around. I think I have cancer now. That's wild. I don't know where I left off. Let's find out, shall we? I assembled this. Oh, that's right. I built the leg. I didn't want to do the foot at the time. So I worked on the rest of the leg, and then I put this thing together, and I went, cool. This isn't a foot. What is this? And it's a giant mecha high heel that would go on a foot if I had one. But I don't, because I didn't build it, so now I have to. So we're building a foot today. And we're also going to cut out this part so we don't lose it later. So L2, number 4. So let's set aside the cool spell tracker. That's one of the L2s. But I know I've already started on the other one, so let's find him. Something isn't where it's supposed to be. This is what happens when you're away for a couple weeks. Really hope I didn't toss that. Oh, Mine's funny. Okay. Sending me bullying memes while I locate parts I cannot find to go on foots I did not build. Hey, look at that. Now hold up. Oh, see, I'm so smart. I did throw away that runner that had on these the parts I needed. But I also cut out the part I needed. Toss that in the corner. Let's build feet. This looks like a foot. This looks like a lot of a foot. Tell me, oh magical book of rules and directions. God, everything's going wrong. Am I back on stream? Yes. Am I back at 100%? No. No. I'm still a hot mess. Feet. Where feet? Feet. Okay. 7, 16, 25. They're from this Hazel runner. Are they all from the same runner? Yes. Seven, 16, 25. I have a project I'm working on at work right now. I can't wait to bring home and show you guys, but it's going to take me a while because I'm not good at hand painting. And that's all I'll say about that. What was Sunday for you, Raver? 17:24:6. I feel like people will usually correlate Sunday with mowing the lawn. What do you mean to not pre-order the Hygog? If you don't pre-order it, you don't stand a chance. Order it now. Spend the money. Do it. 17 and 6. As well as 7 and 16. I don't want your excuses. I want to see you impulse shopping. Spend the money. Spend the money that you can't afford to spend. Build up a backlog that you can't control. And join me so I'm not alone. My demons have hands. And there's a lot of them. Nice. That sounds... Oh, there's my garbage can. Just stuck my foot in it. That sounds like a blast. I almost forgot where I was for a second and said something crazy out of pocket. This is my good Christian giant war crime robot building stream. That sucks. But also fully relatable. Saturday night I went into work, and what would normally have been a 12-hour shift was instead a 15 and a half. And then I got off work, and I went and I met my stepbrother and his 7-week-old baby, and his wife and his, his mom and stepdad, at the zoo here, near me. And, we We all had a great time at the zoo, and we finished up after about 5 hours at about 2 o'clock. So I get home and I shower at about 2:30, and I have to be back at work at 6. So instead of going home and showering and sleeping, I just went back to work. I finally got to go to bed around 6:30 a.m. the next day. It was a 39-hour day altogether, thereabouts. And I don't recommend doing that. Especially not if you're recovering from being sick. That's about as foolish as you can get. I need to adjust my camera just a little bit here. I need to slide it to the side somehow. I also keep forgetting that the chat box is... Wow. It's right there. And my desk isn't really well set up for that. We're gonna move some stuff around. Don't walk into walls, by the way. It's generally good advice that I'll offer up for free. That's left. This way. Wait, which way do I need to go here, though? Okay. Move the mic over like that. Oh, no, but now I can't tighten it. Oh, son of a gun. Wow, okay, that's the best I can do, huh? Goodness me. Sorry if this is noisy. Okay. Now I can slide this over a little bit, but we're gonna do it carefully because my monitor only has so much space on the edge here. Move the mic arm out, move the monitor back, obscuring a little bit more of it. Oh, this is so sketchy. Okay. All right. A little more centered on everything. Oh, this is great. Yes! Ha 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 ha! Oh, you ordered it. Oh, you fool. I tricked you. I'm actually secretly in cahoots with Big GunPla. We got your ass just now. Yeah, boy. There we go. Now I can probably zoom this back in a little bit. Nice. I need more color separation on these parts. I think you told me about that, Raver. You now have a cup of forbidden sprinkles and a GunPla shaped... Are you referring to forbidden sprinkles here? They're the best. Yeah. They are the best sprinkles. Blue is one of my least favorite colors to sand, boys and girls. It has the worst time with stress marks. Are you keeping a cup full of them, or did you dispose of yours? I think my goal is at some point down the line to make a cake out of empty GunPla runners. And then I'll use them as, yeah, sprinkles. Jimmies. Can you believe people in the UK call sprinkles jimmies? And also hundred... Wait, no, is that a thing in the South? Am I getting this mixed up? I think they call them hundreds and thousands overseas. Sprinkles. Scrooge McDuck. DuckTales. Woohoo! I think they're Jimmy's somewhere in the States. You know what? Hey Siri, where do they call sprinkles Jimmy's?
In the New England region of United States, as well as in Philadelphia, sprinkles are often referred to as Jimmy's. This answer is from wikiwan.com.
Check that shit out. Philadelphia. Philadelphia's wrong. My camera seems to be slightly out of focus, doesn't it? Or maybe it's my eyes. I can adjust that later, too. Okay. Got some sandpaper. Also, I apologize in advance, folks. I will have to mute and blow my nose more than once. Because, my goodness, even though I'm better, like I said, I'm not better. Golly. Sandpaper. Oh, it's nice to be sanding again. I'm passively working on a model at work, but I don't necessarily care about it. I'm actually working on it because it has a relatively low surface detail and I want to practice scribing. But because of how tired I've been, I haven't had the energy even for that. And scribing requires a fair bit of motor control that I have not been in possession of. So I'm building a model I don't love for reasons I can't act upon. And that's just no good. And then, like I said, the other project I'm working on is hand painting, you know? But hand painting also requires some level of motor control. And some semblance of skill that I am fully without. Which is, again, you know, it's why I'm doing it. But I really need to take, I think, just like a class or something. Have somebody who knows what's going on show me how to do what I'm trying to do. That is my favorite way of learning. Getting direct feedback, somebody going, hey dummy, you're doing that wrong. That's perfect. That's what I need. Yeah. That's my life motto, my modus operandus. I'm doing things I cannot do for reasons I do not like. For outcomes I do not expect. Okay. That'll have to do. I'm so sweaty right now, you guys. Oh my good God. It's warm outside. And it's humid. And my AC right now cannot seem to get it below 73 in my house. And don't get me wrong. I know some people keep it warmer. Some people like it warmer. I'm cool with like 71. Okay? My house can't get below 73 or 74 right now. And it hasn't in days. I'm just a sticky puddle of a man playing with his robots. I'm struggling. But I got a haircut today specifically so that if I was streaming, if I were to be a sweaty mess, it wouldn't be as obvious. At least give myself some cooling capability. Gotta plan ahead. Gotta look good for the camera. Yeah, that's pretty rough, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, let me introduce you to my friend. This is Soup. He's a sticky puddle of a man. Yeah, no, that's bad. That's gross. It's also true. Oh, I am soupy. Ooh. The problem is I'm man soup. Yeah, I guess you can easily hide, you know, any imperfections behind a VTuber model, right? I choose to flaunt my imperfections. That, and I don't think a can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup would be particularly appealing as a. What is like the model or, you know, the figure for a VTuber called? Is it an avatar? Is it? Yeah, I don't. Echo, you just got to get really good at typing really fast. You could also get yourself like a foot pedal, and then have a bunch of bound emotes. So even though you don't speak, you hit, you know, exclamation, right? For example, and your mute little avatar pops up with a face off to the side. Just a whole VTuber persona speaking in chat bubble emoticons is funny, I think. But I agree. I do think it would be a complicated process, and you'd have to do some homework, and you'd have to get creative because you're gonna fill a niche that other people aren't filling. I think because it's tough to do. However, that's how new personalities and new big faces hit the scene. You know, you got to break a little ground. I'm never going to be more than like a 10-person streamer at best because I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm just vibing. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm just here to talk about the things we all know and love. Gundam, Dungeons and Dragons, being soup. I'm at the soup store. I think you do have to be exciting to be big. I will be honest with you. There has to be something about your platform or your persona or your content that does something new, or you have to do it in a way personality-wise that other people are incapable or unwilling to do. And I'm not willing to break any crazy ground. I'm just hanging out. You're right, though. I guess there's a world where you hit big because enough people went, oh, I like this guy's vibes. I just don't know that I necessarily fit into a niche well enough to encompass any particular demographic on the market right now. We'll see, you know? I need to practice my craft more as well. I mean, that's the way to do it, Raver. I would do the same, except horror games scare me, and I'm a big, massive, giant pussy. And I mean that in no derogatory manner. I am every iteration of a chicken shit that you could describe. I don't like being scared. I used to make YouTube videos way back in the day. And I think Slenderman broke me. I became a Toho streamer for a while after that. Got real good at it. Oh, there we go. And you're right, Echo. You're for sure right. Well, now you're wrong. So, you have to take that back. Speaking of horror, what was I watching or doing recently? Oh, man. No, I kind of talked about it. Claire Obscure kind of constantly keeps you on edge. I don't know what it is about the ambience, the vibes, the music, the way they do their sound production. That game makes me like, ugh. Ooh. Great game, though. Love it. I need to sit down and finish it tonight or tomorrow night. I just have to build some props for the Ren Fair first. There are no real appealing wizard staves available that I could order and get in time for the fair in a couple weeks. So I need to make one. Which means I gotta go hiking and find a stick and some baubles. And then learn. I've never made a full-sized prop like that before. But what better time to learn? That could be kind of fun, right? Stream that next week. Hey guys, I've super glued my hands to my face. Please call 911. I need help. Ha ha ha. Thanks for the bits. Seriously, I'm in trouble. I wonder if I should stream to Twitch as well. I wonder how much of a pain in the backside it would be. Oh, golly. I'll have to look this up after stream. Visible stress mark, but not tangible. That's good. All right, we've got some of our parts for our foot. What else do we need? I need G39, G40, G4, and then a PC and I. Okay, GIPC. I'm also gonna need E. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, see, Phasmophobia is scary enough for me. I don't need even more. Snip. Snip, snip, snip. These are some large nub marks that are going to be left behind here. Fortunately, they're white, so it's easy to remove. Yeah, if I'm playing Phasmophobia, I'm in the truck or I'm in the closet. There is, there's no wandering around and ghost hunting for me. People go, hey bud, where you at? I'm in the closet with Tom Cruise. I'm not coming out of the closet. It's a shame that these pistons aren't metal colored. Usually these are silver or something else good, but not this time it seems. All I need now is a bunch of G parts. Okay. With Tom Cruise, yes. Not coming out of the closet. 39, 40, 10, and 11. And 37 and 38. Okay. I am, in fact, a gay fish. I'd actually be terrified to be trapped in a closet with Tom Cruise. That man is unwell, I think. Yeah. Also, that middle tooth. Have you seen that thing? No good. Have I shown you guys my shirt? I don't know if I have. Let's see, 39, 40, 37, 38. Let me cut out these last two parts first. Oh, and G4. G4. Cut these two out at the bottom. Snip, snip. Cut away. Cut away. Cut away. Chipwa. Check this out, because I don't think you guys have seen this. I picked this up in Japan. I wanted so badly to find like stickers and such with it, but I didn't make any. I know it's kind of washed out from the lights over here. I can only cover it up so much, but it's my boy. It's a fire extinguisher. It's my little firefighting penguin. I love him. Penguins are so cute. Have you touched the high-grade unicorn since I last streamed, Raver? I feel like that's pretty justifiable. That's adulting if ever there was some. What's your favorite vegetable that you've grown? Tomatoes? That's crazy. The only good tomato is a ketchup tomato. Or like relatively thin to medium sliced on a big juicy burger. That's too much tomato. Like a little bit of tomato is generally too much tomato. That's too much tomato. I want, yes, I crave essence of tomato. Oh, the tomato. Let me sniff the tomato from across the room. I'm good. That's enough. That's enough tomato. Take a picture of a tomato, send it to me. I'm set. Matter of fact, don't even take a picture. Just mention tomato. Okay, see, pizza sauce is good. Yeah, tomato paste. What's tomato paste really used in? I like a good like creamy tomato soup with grilled cheese. That's pretty banging. But yeah, like whole tomato chunks of tomatoes, even like cherry tomatoes are too much. Just doesn't do it for me. What exactly is tomato paste? Because now I'm curious. I'm trying to think of something I've eaten that has tomato paste in it. I wish I liked veggies as much as other people do, honestly. I'm a fat little soupy man, and I could use some more vegetable action in my life. But because my household didn't make them well growing up, I never grew to appreciate them. Now that I'm older, I say this with shame, I don't know how to make vegetables. Not in any way that I can stomach. So when I eat vegetables, I'm generally just brute forcing them. I'll eat a fistful of raw carrots or, you know, some salad or... Cucumbers are good, right? I like some cucumbers. I can do some broccoli. But generally I'm eating vegetables because I know I need to. It's not fun. I don't like peppers. Bell peppers or otherwise. I'll eat something with some like jalapeno sliced stuff in it. But yeah, peppers. The concept of peppers is banging. Peppers themselves are not banging. This is my house. I am the preacher today. I am the pastor of this Gundam situation here, and I preach that peppers are icky no-no. I can make... Oh, with tomato... Okay. I was like, well, yeah, of course I can make soup. I'm a grown man. What does that mean? Okay, so is like marinara... Well, I guess, do you use marinara sauce on a pizza? Or is it just like tomato paste? Okay. Oh, I'm so excited to play D&D again this week. I hope everybody comes together and we can make it on Friday. It's been so long. I'm so sad. Ooh, I need to make some more vanilla pudding mayonnaise. Let me actually add that to my notepad so I don't forget. Make mayo pudding and other monstrosities. Nice. So we're running a campaign right now. Curse of Strahd. And we've come across an item called an alchemy jug. And the alchemy jug is capable of producing different volumes of different liquids. The volume that can be produced is dependent upon the liquid that you choose to make. And once you produce a liquid with the alchemy jug, you can't produce a different liquid until 24 hours has passed, whether you use all of the previous liquid created or not. And some of the things that an alchemy jug can produce are water, milk, poison, right? You know, things that you may or may not need. And for some reason, even though it's never been mentioned in canon anywhere else within the Forgotten Realms or other extended universes of D&D, one of the items an alchemy jug can produce is mayonnaise. Explicitly and per the rulebooks, an alchemy jug can produce mayonnaise. So I called dibs on the mayo jar. Sorry, the alchemy jar. And I've been producing copious amounts of mayo with it, said jar, all while running around Strahd's castle, tormenting the citizens, denizens, and residents of said castle, up to and including spitting mouthfuls of mayo on guests, filling the slippers of a sleeping, kidnapped princess with mayo, covering the walls of the bathroom with mayonnaise, things like that. And so, in order to really drive this bit home, I got a squeeze tube, of mayo, and I threw out all the mayo, because I'm wasteful, and I filled it with 5.5 snack packs of vanilla pudding. And it looks close enough, if you don't look too closely, to actual mayonnaise. And so we sat down at the table, and I brought Jimmy John's. Brought a bunch of sandwiches for everybody, because we all take turns providing food. And, we're all, doing our thing. I've got some water. We've all got water. We've all got our own respective drinks, alcohols, what have you. And somebody goes, hey, do you want any mayo for your sandwich? I go, no, I'm good. I brought mine. And I pull out the tube. And unfortunately, this was the worst part. I put a little on my sandwich and I took a bite. Somebody goes, I'm going to grab something to drink. Do you want anything? I went, no, I'm good. And I held up the mayo jar. And they're like, okay. And so I cracked the lid on it, and I squirted a bunch into my mouth and sloshed it around a little bit and then drank it. And I got an audible from the other side of the table. He went, hey, bud, what the fuck are you doing? I said, well, a couple months back, maybe a couple weeks back at that time, so-and-so at the table, I saw her lick a large glob of mayonnaise off her finger from the last time we did Jimmy John's. And I caught her doing it, and she laughed, and I laughed, because it was kind of absurd. And she went, it's good, it's mayonnaise, right? It's not that much, it's not that weird. And her boyfriend, who also is in our table, I love everybody in my group. He goes, yeah, she does this sometimes. I was like, what do you mean she does this sometimes? She'll just lick mayonnaise, right? I'm like, okay. And that was when this whole thing kind of cemented itself in my head. So I tell everybody, well, I saw so-and-so doing it, so I thought, it can't be that good, right? So I tried it a little bit throughout the week. I tell them, I tried a little bit as a chaser to this or that, and started adding it to stuff just to see how it tasted. And it got to the point where I was just kind of taking sips of mayonnaise throughout the week. And so it kind of helps keep me a little regular, right? My stomach feels good, and I don't know, I feel great. And they're like, you're fucking lying, man. I said, no, I say what you want. Take another shot of mayonnaise pudding. Get another hut from across the table. Oh, you're catching up on the story of why I was drinking mayo at the table. So one of the guys goes, you're lying and that's not mayo. And I went, you're welcome to call me on it. Would you like some? And he went, no fucking way. And he said, give me the bottle, let me sniff it. I went, the only way you're taking this bottle from my hands is if you open your mouth and you let me blast a squirt of mayo into your face so you can taste it. And he went, no shot. So this went on for about 30 minutes at the table. And eventually, the guy sitting next to me, who's my boss's boss, he goes, all right, man, hit me with it. And he opens his mouth. And I flip the bottle upside down. Flip. Squirt. And I do too much, right? Because it's kind of, it's funny. And he goes, what? I went, what? And he goes, you've just been drinking mayo at the table like this? I'm like, you motherfucker. There was no coordination. This man just decided, okay, now that I'm in on the joke and I know that this is not mayonnaise, I'm going to make sure that nobody else knows that it's not mayonnaise. And he locked in on the bit. So we're sitting there and he goes, hey, hit me with some mayo. It actually wasn't bad. And he'd take a bite of his sandwich and then he'd open his mouth. So the guy across the table, whose girlfriend is doing the mayo thing, he goes, "There's no fucking way, you guys are lying." I said, "Okay. You want some?" And he goes, "No shot." And the other guy at the table, there's 7 of us total. Our DM, and then 6 total players. Our DM this whole time has been watching horrified. One of the other guys goes, "Yeah, okay, let me try it." And I hit him with the mayo, and he goes, "Wow, that's fucking insane. It's not mayo, Echo. It's vanilla pudding. But I've been drinking it at the table, and people are horrified. So I've now shared it with 2 other people, and both of these boys go, 'Wow, yeah, that's mayonnaise.' That's crazy." I'm like, "I don't know why you guys are acting so crazy about it. Yeah, it's good, right?" And they're like, "I guess." So we just kind of worked our way around the table, and about an hour in altogether, the third guy of the group goes, "There's no shot." And he goes, "All right, hit me." And he leans across the table, and I hit him with mayo. And he goes, "You guys are motherfuckers." He drinks it, and he goes, "You've been doing pudding this whole time?" And the DM in the corner goes, "Oh, thank fuck." I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was scared. I was like, he's actually lost his mind. This guy's the godfather of my kids. I can't let him lure on the kids anymore. He's just gonna feed my kids mayonnaise if they ever need food. So, sorry, give me a sec. So, getting an alchemy jar in-game, and, using it to produce copious amounts of mayo turned into drinking mayonnaise at the table, and horrifying 6 other people. And, progressively more and more people getting in on the joke until we finally convinced the last one to try it, and he figured it out. So now I want to make some more, right, no, I know. The last guy couldn't do it. He was so scared. He, visibly recoiled when I hit him with the mayo. But my goal now is, we have D&D on Friday. I'm going to grab a bunch of vanilla pudding, snack cups. I'm going to make another bottle of mayo pudding. I'm not going to swap it out for mayo, or for pudding. I'm instead just going to do a shot of mayo at the table with a straight face and ask if anybody else would like some, and then offer up some vanilla, pudding cups so they don't have to eat it like heathens. I'm gonna replace all of the vanilla pudding cups with mayonnaise. I'm so excited. I almost can't contain myself. I'm going to convince people at my table to eat mayo. And they're not gonna know it. And they're gonna do it happily. Oh. Oh, shit. No, see, I could, right? But the joke is, I don't want them to think anything is off. I want them to think I'm doing a bit for myself again. And I want the first one of them to take that bite to realize what's happened. And then I want to offer them the mayo jar so they can vanilla pudding the taste out of their mouth of mayo. And I want to double sauce them with mayo. I want to convince somebody to chase the pudding cup of mayo with the mayo bottle of mayo. I'm so excited. I've lost track of what I'm sanding. My eyes are full of tears. I can't fully wipe them away because I have plastic dust all over my hands. Oh god. Yeah, so I love pranks. Pranks that aren't harmful, at least. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for Friday. The trick is going to be figuring out how to reseal the pudding cups. I'll have to figure that out. I'll do some practicing today. Once I'm done with streaming, I will go to the store and grab a bunch and a couple different various materials. I'm exhausted. I've laughed a little too much. That's exactly what I was thinking, is like very gently separate it and then find some sort of meltable adhesive, or like, even if it's just some Elmer's glue, yeah, flat iron it back down on. But I need to figure out how to get that reliable, like, peel separation sensation. What it may entail, really, is, I may just need to, like, leverage up the tiniest corner of it. Like a backside corner, not one of the ones you would peel normally. And get as much out of there as I can, and then just syringe it full of mayo again. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Let me take a note. I need a syringe / turkey baster. I'm typing fully sideways right now. Nice. I need water. Make sure to miss any important messages. I just realized one of my boys in my D&D group said he'd be joining, but he's not in here right now, so I'm good. Oh. We're almost done with the foot, though. And once we're done, I plan on sitting down and building a couple characters once Ava's free, because I want a little context on what the campaign might entail. So if you'd like, I can help, again, walk you through creating a character. The system really does make it easy. All we need is ideas from you. You gotta figure out what it is, you know, yeah, you'd like to play a huggy caster. You gotta figure out what kind of flavor, right? Come up with a character concept. Come up with an idea, a theme. Do you want to be a chef? Do you want to be a cartographer? Oh, I got you. I got you. You have a lot of choices. But yeah, when it comes to character creation, I try more so, instead of what class and race do I want to be, I think of what kind of aspirations and goals and dreams and what the personality of this individual might be, and then what class and race best supports that fantasy. I wanted a character that was obsessed with counting and clocks, so I ended up making a clockwork sorcerer who had ties to the Modron plane, which is all about order. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I guess more so than just, you know, what theme or flavor, what would you enjoy role-playing as or having fun with? Heck yeah, Raver. Go veggie it up. Stay away from any unconfirmed mayo bottles in your vicinity. You never know if I've been nearby. Have fun. I will be on tomorrow, so if you want to come kick it again, by all means. And we'll talk to you later. Dang. Nice. need to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. Goodness. Oh no, one more part. Oh, go investigate. Nice. Welcome back. Was it exciting or was it like a cat? Did the cat do a tumble? Do you have cats? I don't actually know. I feel like you do. No, you have dogs, that's right. Yeah. Gotcha. Klutz. Let's buff this bad boy up, even on the sides I didn't sand, so we have a similar finish on all sides. Oh, damn. I think all I have to do now is buff. Buff, buff, buff. Oh my gosh, and then I can do my dailies on Final Fantasy that I haven't done in like a week? Wow. How exciting. I actually thought I was going to get more than a foot done, but the Mayo story really messed up my tempo. That had me, cackling. Whew. Wow. Just a full-blown laughing fit. It's a good way to start my weekend. Oh, I didn't sand that. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, maybe more than the theme. Think about what you'd enjoy role-playing, what you'd have fun emulating. What would be easiest for you to, you know, kind of lean most heavily into. I didn't know Twitch chat or YouTube chat had a character limit. It's good to know. Yeah, you've got a lot of choices in that aspect. Since I'll finally have like a full unmitigated amount of time to sit down. Once I'm done with this, foot. I wonder if I could create a D&D window. I'd have to do it after the fact. I don't want to pull up anything crazy while I'm on stream and accidentally dox myself. But I don't know which Fire Emblem Tharja's from, so no. I've also just not played a ton of Fire Emblem in general, so I'm no good. But what I can do is, once we're done with this, I can look up Tharja, and then we can find something that works for you very easily. Like, oh so easily. This goes like... Wait, is this the same? Ah, this is. So this is going to go... this boy? Did I cut out the wrong parts? Or is it just a strange angle picture? Oops. Bam. Okay, we take these two. And we go... Bam. Okay, that's gonna be the... generally the front of the leg right there. Front of the foot. This doesn't feel quite right. I think the pictures are just like extremely awkward for this. Okay. Now that we have these together, let's buff this out so it's a little more uniform. Okay. We're going to take this guy. We're going to punch it up from below into that. What's going on here? Oh, you're going to be a snug fit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're going to take this guy and punch it from below. Grab a brush. Dust that off a little bit there. Boom. This guy will come in from the top. Doesn't fit super flush. We'll have to cement that later. Just for aesthetics. Okay. One heel assembled. Boom. Sometimes you just gotta wash a part out fully, or get a finer brush than what I'm using. And there we go. I'm just gonna pop into this. This will slot down into that. Bam. Must have a foot. Some ankle armor. Boom. Stretch it out a bit. Get that like that. Foot. And some high heel action to wrap it all up. One foot, one high heel, and I know I have the other part here in my immediate vicinity. There we go. Did I sand it? I did. Thank you, past me. So I'm gonna slot that in like that. Damn. Mecha high heels. That is a soft leg joint. Oh, it's a floppy boy. Don't love that. It's just too heavy for its own good. It really does need a base. Stay. Okay. So we need to set up a base for it. We'll do that next time. Boy's got a leg on him, though. Good chunky bit of armor. Ballard system, extra manipulators on the front, missile pods on the chest. One of the wackiest looking rifles I've ever seen on the other shoulder. Hips that cannot be disingenuous. Cool build, just soft so far, which is always kind of a bummer. But we'll take care of that down the road. Yeah, those high heels are really doing you no justice. Oh wait, I got him to stand in the corner. Stay, buddy. Hey! Can't really see him, but he's... If I turn that camera, he's gonna fall over. Just trust me, believe me, he's upright. Okay. It's nice to be back at it. I'm gonna call it a little bit early here, since we can work on some D&D character stuff now on the side. Because I do need to go to the store and get mayonnaise and vanilla pudding. Okay, have fun be right back. I won't be here when you get back. Thanks for watching. Please come join me. I'm live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays when I'm healthy. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central. If you can't catch me live, the VODs go up unedited. Feel free to put them up and vibe it out. And you know, drop a comment, or Discord pops up. Thanks to Nightbot. If you're watching this, you probably know me, and if you don't know me, please join us or hop into the server and say hello. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow.